In this video, I found 4 of the craziest and weirdest Rubik's Cubes on the world. And they go from weird mods to stuff like just this. And this cube is a Rubik's Cube made of balls. And yes, it is fully functional and fully solvable. And there are little ball caps on each centerpiece. And each piece is just round. There are no edges whatsoever on this Rubik's Cube. And it does get caught a little bit, but overall pretty smooth for a cube that's made of literal balls. But we have some weirder cubes coming up, so let's move on. Next up, we have this Rubik's Cube twist. And it's made to look like it's literally twisted, but this isn't some fidget or a weird Rubik's Cube toy. No, this is a fully functional Rubik's Cube. And it can turn in weird ways you would not expect it to. And this is a shapeshifter cube, so it doesn't stay in that cube form. It can change and get in funky different forms depending on the ways you move it. And yet you can basically solve this like a completely normal 3x3 here, just a little bit twisted, so it's really fun to solve, and I definitely would recommend the cube like this. But let's move on to our third weird cube. Our next weird cube is this normal 3x3. Just kidding. This is a Rubik's Edge, and it's just one face of a Rubik's Cube. And it is a shapeshifter cube, and it can get into some pretty funky forms, as you can see here. This cube's actually a lot more difficult than you'd expect. As you can see, there's colors like on the insides, so it gets really interesting when solving. You can kind of use a C-fault method, but like, honestly, I just played around with this for 5 minutes and eventually just solved it. But I don't even know if they have tutorials on these, but they are really fun to solve, even though it feels like it's about to break every 2 seconds, although it never does. But let's move on to our fourth and final crazy cube. Here's our last cube, the banana cube. And yes, I forgot to move it from the background so you guys can probably see it the entire time. But that's not the point. The point is, look how cool this cube is. It is fully functional. It's a shapeshifter cube. It can turn in the craziest ways. And it honestly does look like a real banana. On camera it doesn't. It does look more realistic up close. But it does look just like a banana. And this isn't the only. There's a ton of other fruit cubes which you can check out in my fruit cube collection video. But this is the weirdest one, the one that I'm showing you. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed.